Urban Fitness Friday focus time. Okay, we're back in the office today. Short, sweet, important message that's going to hit home with a lot of you today. And the message is, or the focus is, don't get caught. When I say don't get caught, what do I mean? I mean don't get caught in that yearly cycle where 95% of the population train really hard coming up to the summer, all throughout the summer, towards the end of the summer. Then we start creeping into these cold, wet winter mornings, and it's very easy for them to say, you know what, oh, it's easy to turn off the alarm clock, I'm not going to go training this morning. Or likewise, if you're on the way home from work and you're supposed to be going to the gym, or you feel the rain hitting the windscreen in the car, or you're walking towards the bus and you get a little bit wet, it's very easy to say, you know what, I'll just go home tonight and put my feet up, have a glass of wine. I need the rest anyway. Then you come into December, you've got parties on, you've got stuff on every weekend, you say, do you know what, I'll leave it for December. Then January comes and you've had a little bit too much over the Christmas, and you say, do you know what, I'll just leave it for January to recover. Then I'll get into February, then something might happen in February. Next thing you know, it's into March, April, and you're coming towards the summer again, and next minute it's like, oh shit, I've got 5-6 weeks left before that holiday or that event or the summer or whatever it is I'm trying to look good for, and you leave it all to last minute. So this is an important message. The work that you do now will determine how good your results are next summer, okay? Because the most important factor towards getting results, whether it's performance results, body composition results, weight loss results, whatever it is, most important factor over all else is consistency. Even if you're only going 2 times a week, 3 times a week, 4 times a week, whatever, but you're doing it consistently over time, that's the number one most important factor. Instead of going all out for a couple of months of the year and then breaking that cycle and going all out again, is, as I said, consistency. So this stems off the back of say for instance, the morning slots at Urban Fitness at the moment are crazy busy, and my hat goes off to all of our crew coming in at 6 AM, 7 AM, 9:30 AM and getting the hard work done even though it's rainy, it's wet, it's dark on those winter mornings. So this is our job as coaches, and we revisit this with our members all the time. But also, I mean, we have our programming done out for 2017 already, and our members know that to get the most out of the program, they have to go through all the phases of the program. So we always drive home consistency with our crew. But these are just some little tips that we put together to try and keep motivation as high as possible when we know that we're getting towards that time of the year where it's easy to sort of break that consistency cycle, as I said. So, number one, reminders. Remind yourself all the time why it is you're at the gym. What it is you're trying to achieve. Leave yourself little reminders, whether it's a holiday you're trying to get in shape for next year, or in a lot of cases it's a wedding that people are trying to get in shape for next year, or if they want to buy a new dress or buy a new suit. Just leave little reminders around the place as to why it's so important to keep going with what it is you're trying to do. Make a commitment, okay? So this is a big one. I like this one a lot. So make a bet. Whether it's with a training partner, or it's with some of the guys at your gym, or whether it's with a family member, make a commitment, make a small bet that you're going to follow through, you're going to stay consistent, you're going to get to where you want to get to, you're going to set those goals and you're going to hit them. But make a little bet to keep you in check. Revisit your goal every day. This is hugely important, okay? So revisit your goal every day. What is it that you're trying to achieve? With your fitness journey, is it, as I said, performance benefits, is it strength benefits, is it weight loss benefits? But revisit that goal every day. And then the next factor is, ask yourself why. Why is it that you want to achieve that goal? Because that's extremely important. And revisit that why at any stage possible. I mean, this is something that I do. It's very, very easy for me also. I know coming into these winter mornings or these winter days, it's a lot harder to train, but I constantly just try and revisit, okay, why am I doing this? Why am I in the gym today? What is it I'm trying to achieve? What will happen if I don't do this? And more time, if you think about how you'll feel if you don't follow through on what it is you're trying to achieve, that's going to make you feel a lot worse than actually going to the gym and just doing 45 minutes to an hour work. And then the last one is man up, hood up, and just get after it. So you might have heard me call this tracksuit season on a few occasions. So I think this is one of my favourite times of the year to train, coming into the dark, cold winter. As I said, we call it tracksuit season here at Urban Fitness because you layer up, you put the head down, you put the hood up, and you just get after it, okay? And you know that you're setting the foundations for an amazing 2017 now, okay? So, as I said, what I'm going to finish with is the work that you do now will determine your success for next year. So stay consistent, stay at it, and get after it. We'll see you next week.